It is very weird coming back and playing Delphos. I will tell you, because Delphos was the first major character I got cast as. And so, you know, we did 3 seasons of that show. Well, I did 2.5. And then I came back to do that one little one-shot, Slayer's Premium. And then, you know, 10 years later, they want me to come back and play Zeldatis again. Well, oh my God, you know, I mean, then I was in my late 20s, now I'm in my late 30s, so, you know, your voice matures over time and changes, and certainly I've become a much deeper and better actor, I hope.
You have.
Better. And so to come back and go, oh my God, can I even sound like that? Like, I don't know. And so it was weird to, like, go back to the DVDs and play it and go, wow, okay, can I still do that? And sure enough, I got in the studio and I was like, yeah, I can still do that. Yeah, that still sounds like me. I can still do that. But it's always fun to go back and play a character you played again, because what will happen is you'll do an entire show with a character, and then when you get done with the show, you look back and you go, now I know how to play that character. And it's like, yeah, but the show's over. Like, you're done. Like, you had your chance. Yeah, you know. And so what was cool is that in both Slayers and in Hellsing, they're like, we're going to give you a second chance. We're going to give you a second chance to take a run at that character. Let me at it. You know, like, awesome. Now I can bring all this other stuff I know about the character to it. And then my own challenge is making sure that you can watch Slayers, you know, from when I took over as Zeldatis all the way through those 2.5 series into the new series. And I should sound the same all the way through, hopefully. That was sort of my challenge. I wanted it to sound consistent all the way through. But of course it's fun. It's like, oh, Zell, my buddy, come back, and let's have fun. Let's cast raw tilt and make fun of Amelia. It'll be great. It'll be like old times. In the back there. You both have to thumb war for
Okay, can I say something first? You do not look like you're in your 30s. You look like you're 25 or something like that.
I know.
And I am jealous of that, okay?
I'm actually almost 40.
That's good.
Crazy, yeah. 39 years old, can you believe it?
You just, what the hell?
Everyone's like, ah! It's on the internet anyway. It's not like it's a secret.
You are not.
Everything's on the internet, yes.
What drew you to doing Captain Tyler?
What drew me to doing Captain Tyler?
Oh, that's gonna be good.
So for those of you who don't know, the show Irresponsible Captain Tyler is this wonderful comic sci-fi show about this guy who's a total ne'er-do-well who they put in charge of a spaceship and ends up winning the war. It basically, imagine taking Winnie the Pooh and putting him in charge of the Starship Enterprise. Right?
Oh,
Tyler is a bear with very little brain. He's got the best of intentions, he's got very little brain. When I looked at Tyler, I went, oh my God, this is brilliant. Tyler is like the physical embodiment of the Tao. He does by not doing. There's a sensibility in, oh, give me that phone. Phone rings again, it's mine. And I get to answer it. There's a notion in Taoism of what's called Wu Wei. Wu Wei is doing by not doing. It's getting something done not by sort of using your frontal lobe and forcing it with a lot of effort. It's sort of relaxed and going, you know what, it's going to be cool and groovy, and things are going to work out, and being sort of chill about stuff. And that's definitely a sensibility in Tai Chi. You know, the whole idea in Tai Chi is actually for fighting. The whole idea in Tai Chi is using somebody's energy against them and going, oh, I'm sorry, did you hurt yourself? You know, that sort of, and so you get this guy who's just like, you know, I just go through life and I do my thing and whatever. And that's Tyler, and he is absolutely brilliant because you can't track him. You have no idea where he's going next. He doesn't have a plan. He's just sort of going with his gut, but he's so lined up with himself that the universe just sort of lines up behind him and helps him out because he always has the best of intentions. He doesn't know what he's doing, but he always has the best of intentions, and somehow stuff works out for him. It's brilliant.
Sort kind of sounds like what is it? Common sense.
Common sense.
Like the smart people have no common sense, while the dumb people have the most common sense.
No, it's not common sense at all, actually. It's actually the opposite of common sense. I mean, it's sort of weird, but where does common sense come from? Common sense comes from society. Society tells you this is how you should act, right? It says this is how people should be, this is that. And Tyler doesn't follow any of that. He walks up and says, I want to join the Space Force. Why? Because I want an easy job.
He's just straightforward.
Yeah, it's easy. You just join the Space Force, they give you a uniform, they feed you, you know, no big deal. They're like, do you understand you have to go out and fight wars? They're fighting wars, whatever. I want to join the Space Force. I mean, like, he's about to get no common sense. He's completely ridiculous. But somehow, it's perfect for him. Somehow, he's always in the right place at the right time. The force is with him. He's brilliant. Come back, sir.
What is it like to work beside Wendy Lee?
I've never actually worked beside Wendy Lee, because when we do anime stuff, we always record separately. Most of the time when we're voice acting, we record separately if we're doing anime, if we're doing video games. The only time we tend to record in the room together is when we're doing American TV animation. So like American film animation, like DreamWorks and Pixar, they usually record the actors separately. But when you're doing TV series like Spectacular Spider-Man or Young Justice, then we will record in the room together. And Wendy and I haven't been in a show together, in an American animated show together yet to do that. But I have directed Wendy Lee, and Wendy Lee has directed me, and that's been a lot of fun. That's usually how we end up bumping into each other. So I directed her in Scrapped Princess. She's directed me in other stuff. I can't remember now all the stuff she's probably directed me in. But that's usually how we get to work with each other. But it's always a pleasure seeing them. Yes.